Allie is typically a hard-working student who always has her work done on time and participates frequently in class. Lately, however, Professor Keene has noticed that she is coming in late and sometimes doesn't have her assignments ready to turn in. One day, she even fell asleep in class. Today, as Allie tries to slip in late once again, Professor Keene blurts out, "Allie, why are you late? You used to be such a good student. What's going on with you?" Allie shrugs and hurries to her seat. Her face does not display any emotion, but her friend Kevin is concerned. Kevin wants to help, but isn't sure how. Considering issues of face and identity, give suggestions to Allie, Professor Keene, and Kevin for dealing with the situation. Stop the video here so that you can make some notes and restart when you are ready. Keys for dealing with this conflict might include: Allie should try to talk to Professor Keene after class. Providing Professor Keene with an explanation of her circumstances and why she is acting out of character would be a good step in repairing his opinion of her. However, if Allie is having serious emotional issues or is trying to deal with a crisis at home, she should also seek the help of the college mental health services. Although she isn't displaying any outward emotion, Allie is likely experiencing face threat from Professor Keene's confrontation, and she will have to choose not to respond in a negative way. As Allie's friend, Kevin can make a face-supporting gesture to help Allie feel less threatened. After class, he might show solidarity by saying something like, "Professor Keene was really tough today, huh?" Or he might show deference and respect by saying something like, "Hey, Allie, you always do really well on the tests in this class. Would you be willing to study together for the next one?" Professor Keene's classification of Allie as a good student is being challenged by Allie's out-of-character behavior, and Professor Keene is having a hard time adjusting to this shift in his understanding of her identity. Professor Keene does not seem to be aware that his method of confronting Allie was very face-threatening. In the future, Professor Keene should be more sensitive to students' need to save face and should confront students in a private setting. The professor should offer Allie an apology for calling her out in such an abrupt way and should give her a chance to explain her recent behavior. Considering issues of face and identity can help bridge communication gaps.